What's good, YouTube? This is BoxingWave, and we're back to do a real quick prediction video for this fight at 175 between Joshua Buatsi and Craig Richards. All right, it's going to be on DAZN this weekend, this Saturday. I'm not going to be able to cover the fight live, but I'm going to do a quick breakdown and talk about the fight after the fight is over. All right. So look, this is a test for Joshua Buatsi. Craig Richards, more experience, been in there with Dimitri Bivol, actually gave him a good fight, a tougher fight than the Canelo fight, in my opinion. So this is a good test for Buatsi, the undefeated Buatsi, the younger fighter between the two. So the way I see it, these guys, both of them, they're familiar with each other. I don't believe they have ever sparred. I did watch the head-to-head they had. They are familiar with each other. They know each other. These guys are both British fighters. You know, I know Buatsi is Ghanaian fighter. And I did watch the head-to-head. And shout out to Ade Aladipo. All right, a YouTube guy like me, but it's working for DAZN. Real good to see that, you know, another content creator on YouTube is able to make it to the big league and get a gig on DAZN, and he does a real good job on there. So salute to him. But this fight here, pretty intriguing fight. Definitely probably my favorite fight as far as the matchup and stuff is concerned. Good fight because Buatsi hasn't fought anyone on this level. You know, I did see his Dos Santos fight, and I seen his Bolotniks fights, which were pretty good performances. But I think Craig Richards and his performance against Dimitri Bivol is what really is going to show how good Buatsi is. I mean, both of these guys, you know, Richards is a few years older. He's about 32 years old. Buatsi is 29 years old. They're both about the same height and reach. They're both orthodox fighters. They both fight out behind a jab. You know, they both like to establish a jab and set up, you know, their power shots behind the jab. Both of them are pretty good 1-2 fighters. Both of them have counterpuncher ability. You know, both of them have solid defense. But yes, Craig Richards is definitely a little bit more experienced than Buatsi. All right, professionally. So with that being said, what I think Buatsi needs to do is, I think he has the power advantage, you know, so I think he definitely needs to try not getting on, and even not say getting on the inside, but, you know, I think with Buatsi, I think he's going to have issues with Craig Richards' jab, all right? He has a very good jab, and Craig moves extremely well. Definitely lighter on his feet than Buatsi. Buatsi is a little bit more flat-footed. Craig knows how to keep the distance, knows how to work behind that jab, all right? And he has enough pop. You can't sleep on him. I do think Buatsi is the bigger puncher between the two, but I definitely think Craig Richards can crack as well. I've seen him in fight. I've seen him hurt fighters. I've seen him stop fighters. So with that being said, you never know. Buatsi, who I feel like hasn't really been tested heavy yet, he has to be more cautious because you don't know, you know, I don't know how durable he really is on this level, you know. And I think what Josh needs to do is definitely, you know, come forward, put that pressure on, work behind that jab, change levels a lot, feint a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Stick that jab. I like the knockout punch he landed against Dos Santos when he faked to the body and went up top with the right hand. I believe that's how it ended. I like stuff like that. We're going to need that from him, but he needs to stay active, but he needs to keep that right hand up. All right, when he's stepping in, sometimes he get a little lazy, he gets a little too aggressive, and you got to understand that Craig Richards is going to be there to counter, right? Especially with a check left hook. That will be the shot. If Craig Richards is to hurt Buatsi, that one is going to be the shot, all right? I know Craig Richards took a couple L's. I know he's taken a couple losses, but he seemed to be a very sturdy boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is going to be a real test. I think this is the best matchup of the weekend. Definitely look out for it. It's going to be on DAZN. I'm leaning towards Buatsi to win by decision, but I think he's going to be tested. I think he's going to look vulnerable in this fight. All right. I think he's going to get caught with a lot of shots. I think if Craig wins the fight, it's because he's able to neutralize Buatsi, who's going to come in and try to land that power with the shorter shots on the inside. And I think Craig is going to smother him, tie him up, and neutralize him on the inside and do the better work on the outside if Craig is to win. But if Joshua wins, I think it's going to be because he connects with the harder shots, maybe rock Craig Richards once or twice in a fight with his power. You know what I'm saying? Him being the aggressor. I think Craig is going to be the one that's going to be fighting on the back foot more, using some of that lateral movement. But if he's able to slow down Joshua and catch him, kept coming in a few times, that's what you want to do. You want to slow down him and slow him down and neutralize him a bit. He's still going to keep coming. If you're able to hurt him, that'll be great because you can try to finish him off. But Josh is dangerous as well. Should be a good fight. But I got Josh winning this one on points. I think he's going to be tested. And I look forward to seeing, if Josh is to win this fight, I look forward to a possible Anthony Yard fight in the future, or even a championship fight, with a guy like Bivol or Joe Smith or Better BF or whoever, if he is to win this. But I think this season tough. I think it's pretty damn near close to being a 50-50 fight, to be honest. But I got Josh. I'm picking Josh for this one, all right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.